Well, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are ready for a fun new art project this week. We are going to create some Valentine's projects. And we're going to use our hands and we're going to cut them out. And so you're going to need watercolor, white paper, any color construction paper you want. I cut mine down to a 9x10 piece of construction paper. And then watercolor, a Sharpie, any color Sharpie, and a glue stick. So your first step is you are going to take your white paper and you are going to trace your hand. Now at the bottom, I just added a little curvy line just to, close my hand up, and then you're going to cut it out. Now, if you look at the bottom of my hand, you cannot see fingernails when you look at my palm. But when you go like this, and you create the I love you sign, you do see these two fingernails. So you are going to lay your hand in whichever way your thumb and your index finger make an L. And that's how you're gonna lay it down. So after you lay it down and you figure out which way makes your L, you're gonna take these center two fingers and you are going to glue them down just like this. And then one side will be your palm, and then this side is going to be the top of your fingers. So you're going to retrace these finger lines and you're going to add fingernails and glue them just like this. Now you're not going to fold it and bend it. You're just going to let them stay as like a little loop. You can either add your little crease lines in your hands and your knuckles if you want to, but if you don't want to, then that's fine too. So once this is glued down, kind of let it sit for a second, you are going to take your watercolor and you are going to watercolor the whole hand, including these two fingers that are bent down. Now you can paint it whichever way you want, whichever colors you want, that's completely up to you. And then while that's drying, you're going to set it aside. Now let's talk about your watercolor painting. When you are taking your paintbrush and you are painting your picture, we don't want to continuously go over the same spot a whole bunch of times because it causes your paper to deteriorate and it'll end up with a hole in it. So go over a spot once, maybe twice, and move on. All right, so while that's drying, you are going to take your red or whatever color construction paper you chose, and you are just going to add a pattern border all around to make like a little frame. Once you've done that, your hand should be dry, but if your hand's not dry, it's okay to set it aside and let it dry for a little bit, and then you're just going to glue it to the middle. And then I wrote, I love you down here at the bottom. You can write whatever little tiny message you want. Don't forget to sign who it's from. And there's your Valentine. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'll answer them the best I can. Okay, bye guys.